So they say Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, architect, engineer, inventor, botanist, scientist, mathematician, writer, and is widely considered one of history's greatest minds. And legend has it that when he died, the King of France, who had come to worship him for his genius, held him close in his arms with hopes of receiving Da Vinci's last breath of brilliance. And somewhere right now, a baby is being born with hopes of a father there to receive its first, and I am somewhere in between, in through my nose, out through my mouth, between sold-out shows and bus stops where I watch old dragons drag on cigarettes and cough up smoke because they stopped breathing fire a long time ago. Lungs, like Siamese twin bagpipes waiting to be squeezed into funeral songs, and I'm just learning to breathe fire, in through my nose, out through my mouth. I talked to my father one day when he was still alive, for the first time in a long time. And I'm sure he could tell by my friendly hesitance that I wasn't quite ready to wrap my arms around him like a wishbone waiting to be broken in the wrong place. It got silent a lot. He could probably hear nervous breathing on the other end of the line, like atheists prank calling the Catholic schools that half raised them but who no longer understand them, in through my nose, out through my mouth, to the woman that was once by my side. I remember when you first stole my breath away. I'm used to it. Pandora once pilfered my voice box and called it her own. You know what happens when you try and open up that one there, but sometimes I forget how to tell you what you mean to me. Well, let me just say that the line where your jaw meets your neck is the only thing that's ever tasted as sweet as the spaces between my lips and a microphone. It's like stage fright with a little hint of limelight, and I'm afraid I have to wait till disaster strikes and shakes up my life again to remember how to reach you. Maybe then I'll watch a seismograph and learn the secrets of how earthquakes write love letters to the apocalypse. I can relate. I tend to fall for the ones that are beautifully destructive, but if we end tomorrow, I won't despair. I've learned that destiny has a way of swallowing its own tail, so this ending is probably just a new beginning. I might not ever catch Jesus trick-or-treating with a pitchfork and a pair of plastic horns, but I've learned that blessings often come in disguise. After all, I see God at least once a week in my city, dressed as a homeless man, begging us to let him take the root of evil off of our hands, and I'm begging you to take this poem out of mine. I should have set my keyboard aside and written it with callous fingers in cursive to remind you of the looping journey my pen took to get to your heart. This is for you, for all of you who have fallen off your path for whatever reason. This is your road sign, crooked and leaning, but pointing you in the direction you always knew you could go anyways. This is your reminder that we are all hooked up to the same respirator, so breathe. And when breathing becomes easy again, speak. When they start to listen, sing. And if they tell you you can't sing, welcome to the club. Sing anyway, and sing until you can belt out the stars like Orion, and the world will always know where to find you. Every word you speak is a mnemonic device to help this universe remember you. Don't let yourself be forgotten. Breathe. And I'll breathe with you. We'll do it together. In memory of everyone we've lost, in anticipation of everyone we'll meet, so when our time has come, we'll have pockets filled, stuffed with everything but regret, and I can tell death to give me the gun. I want to slip my own bullet into the chamber like dropping a quarter into the toll booth on the highway to heaven. I want to live so long, they find me lying in a pool of my own forgotten memories. Tell them to take my sincerest words, burn them into an ash, and outline my dead body and everything my life was chalked up to, because I am no legend like Da Vinci. And don't expect anyone to sip my last breath from a holy grail of a mouth, but while I am here, I will breathe with you and soak up salvation in the spaces between our lips and the microphone. And when I'm gone, if my name should ever make it onto the tongues of future generations, you can tell them you didn't taste my last breath, but that together we remembered how to breathe. Thank you. Extra excited, hype, energetic,